The new Deathrattle Ozumat Druid actually feels really good right now, and it even holds its own against aggro decks, so it might be a pretty good choice for climbing if you enjoy control-y mid-range style decks. It can pop off super hard, but it's definitely not a simple deck, so keep that in mind. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a quick guide about it, show you its mulligans, and some of my games with it as well. So if you're serious about Hearthstone, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the variant I used, and it looks pretty similar to the Tony Druid, and it kinda feels the same as well. You basically want to be curving out early on with your good Peaceful Piper, which draws you either your Groovy Cat, or your Free Spirit, or if you're unlucky, you're gonna draw out your Ozumat, which is not something you really want to have early on. You can also actually draw a Sheep out of this, which can be pretty good against aggressive decks, and you can even trigger it off with Hedge Maze, which is basically 4 damage AoE, because the sheep also kills itself. We obviously have Rake, because your hero power can become very big, and you can control the board nicely like that. We also have ETC in this one, and what you want to be putting in it is usually Crazed Alchemist, Smothering Starfish, as well as Rivendare. With Crazed Alchemist you can do some pretty good things with your Zok minions, because these tend to become 127s, so that can be lethal out of nowhere. Smothering Starfish, it's mainly in here against Frost Death Knights, and if they actually freeze your board, you can unfreeze it and smack him in the mouth. And we also have Rivendare in here, which you could use against slower decks, so you actually don't fatigue yourself, as well as have a solid win condition on your own. We also have Spread the Word, which usually costs 0 mana for you, as long as you've hero powered, because you do tend to have a very big hero power pretty fast. Wild Bloom Seedsman helps you ramp out faster, and the only nature spells you're running here are Nourish, including Innervate, so it's pretty consistent and that's what you should expect from him. Nourish helps you also ramp out faster, but you also want to be using it for card draw, especially the second time, because you only max out at 10 mana nowadays. The Summer Flower Child is pretty nice, and make sure to get it as a finale, because getting your discounts on your big minions is crucial in most cases. We have Underking in here, which is a great source of extra armor, especially if you actually have a place to kill it in. Zog becomes insanely big, especially if you combo it with Anubricon. And what you usually do with this deck is Anubricon, Hero Power, Underking, and maybe even use Location from Hedge Maze, and that way this gives you 6 extra. And if you kill it off, that's a total of 18 extra armor. And when you play Zok, especially if you hero powered, the taunts usually become something incredibly busted, like usually something about 6 attack, 20 health plus kind of deal. So yeah, that can be insanely good, especially against most aggressive opponents. We also have Ozumat in here, which might be a bait honestly, because even though it does have a crazy good interaction with Hedge Maze, it does feel a little bit on the iffy side. But if you do have Location set up and you play Ozumat and use it, the tentacles will be killing up to 5 minions like that, so it can be a pretty good board clear on its own. We also have Astalor in here, and that also helps you have a different game plan with your Anubricon, because you might just tempo out a bunch of Astalors like that. So yeah, with this deck you can have several very good win conditions, including just building a very big hero power, either with a ton of armor or a ton of attack depending on the opponent. Like if you're against something slow you want a lot of attack, if you're against something big you want a lot of armor, but obviously you take both, no questions asked. But in some cases you might even want to be using the location on your smaller beasts so you can get the hero power even bigger. Like I said, you can also use the location on your Underking or on your Ozumat. But also don't forget you can actually use it on your Rivendare War Rider, and against classes that actually have hand disruption or deck disruption, I'm looking at you, Patchwork, you can actually shuffle 2 of those minions, so it's gonna be incredibly hard for the opponent to actually deny you that game plan, as long as they're slow enough, obviously. But yeah, try to be smart about it, don't go for the same game plan against every opponent. Obviously against aggro, your game plan is basically survive long enough, so you can tempo out the big ass taunts. But against slow decks, go for big hero powers. And ask yourself, are you actually even supposed to be going for the big minion plays, because they probably just have a big board clear anyway, so you might just be better off spreading out your minions and hero powering over and over again. Matchup wise, here's what it looks like, and things like Pure Paladin are gonna probably be your worst matchup because they're pretty hard to deal with. Face Hunter is also a bit on the iffy side, Totem Shaman as well, Unholy Death Knight, and even Undead Priest. But as you can see, you're actually pretty good against things like Frost Death Knight, Relic Demon Hunter as well. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be an okay deck to be climbing with, as long as you're not facing way too much aggro. For the Mulligan, here's what the stats show going first. And yeah, you want your good cheap minions, Peaceful Piper is great, Location's also not a bad keep, Wild Seedsman is always gonna be great, And if you're already curving out, you might even consider keeping the Flower Child. Depending on the matchup, Rake might also make the cut, but the rest are probably questionable. Again, depending on the matchup, you might even consider the Sheep though, cause if you know you're against aggro, it might be worth it. And here's what it looks like when on the coin. Don't get baited by these two, it's obvious it's not something you keep very often, and even then it looks kinda questionable. But yeah, again, try to curve out with your cheap stuff. The Flower Child's still amazing and you can coin it out as soon as turn 4. Seedsman is also great. Nourish, not super amazing, so usually you don't really want to be keeping that. But yeah, that's it for the deck. Hope this helps you. Now let's check out some of my games in Top Legend with it. Hope you enjoy. Going first, I don't think... Can I keep the Nourish like this? Looks like a mirror. How am I gonna win against the mirror? Probably it's fine. Let's have Astlor in this one for extra tempo. It seems we are evenly matched. People still keep on curving out like gods against me. I don't. What is up with that? I don't. Is it ever the Seedsman not drawing though? I don't know, man. I think I'll fin out.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Maybe I should have traded both. ETC on curve. Against this guy, should I get the Crazed Alchemist? I think I will. Shit. Okay. What next, you mean, Kaz?
We all exist in harmony.
The last 4 druids have curved out exactly like this against me for some reason. Do I have a rake? Okay, well. This double trigger is good.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
I can't hear you for the wild.
Okay. If he floods the board and I top deck Ozumat, I have a good way to clear. Okay, looking good. I need him to kill something on the board for me, or else I can't do the Astlor game. Or at least put something on the board, you know. Not sure what you're asking me there, bread with butter.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Okay, easy. Wait, what? Did I fuck it up? Oh, I'm not having 8 mana. Dumbass. I'm not having 10 mana. Okay. This might cost me. For some reason I thought it was the 14, but... Okay. Oopsies. Should have rushed into the 1-1 for 1 extra damage, I guess. But let's see if he has what it takes here. Shit. Shitty shit. Shitty shit. Very big taunts now. Is that how it's gonna go? Nope. Well, we got him then, didn't we?
Vengeance! I will have my vengeance! Vengeance shall be ours!
Almost.
Vengeance!
We're almost there.
All it takes is love, care, and death. For the wilds. I can't hear you.
Yeah, imagine not having 10 mana on turn. What's this? 7? Imagine, chat. Silence? That don't do much. Oh, GG. Okay, bit messy, but all's well that ends well. Yeah. Not necessarily Grandmaster, but golden card back does mean he's pretty good. Okay, I guess the Death Knight.
I must protect.
I think I'll actually hold on to the rake. Should I even keep the spread the words? Probably no without the cat. I'm gonna hold on to the rig though. Let me actually check, was this guy playing aggro or control? Because if he's control, no reason for this. Huh. Last I played against him, it was... He was playing control last I played against him. Okay, let's try like this. But that was in 2022. This is close to Tony, but instead of Tony you have Deathrattle package, and that's also pretty good. Okay, it is some kind of aggro. I mean, we all know it's a frost aggro. Okay, getting double armor, that's gonna help. This might allow him to go for a Vizier play, but I don't know. +5. Let's deny him nice and good.
For the wilds.
Next turn probably coining this guy. Would have been also nice to tempo this, but I wouldn't have been dealing with those for 2 more turns, and that's -6, and I also gained 5 armor here, so it's decent, I think.
We all exist in harmony.
Okay. Zog. All we're missing is a Nubra Khan. I don't think so, Zeiss. That also required me to waste the coins, so that would have been really slow. Okay. Sounds pretty worth to me. Shit. A Nubra Khan, you say? A Nubra Khan, you say? Okay, sure. Silencing all other minions means I can attack through freeze. And that's what we're doing. You can see at all times what I'm playing at the band through the deck tracker here.
The citadel stands strong.
Actually, why did I use the second aquatic form when I knew I was picking? That was so fucking bad. I should have never played a Nubra. Should have never played the second aquatic there. That was real silly. Well, I'm not gonna be able to hold back this long.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
If he doesn't kill the 6-1, I mean, he always kills the 6-1. That would give me shit tons of Zoc action, but we'll see. Okay, doesn't kill it. I think we win.
What to do?
Surely we win. Like with a hero pair like this, how couldn't I? Oh god, that's how I can't win. It's disgusting. Okay then. Can make these into 1/9s. If I hold on one more turn, which I can, might as well do that.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Surely we win like this, right?
Our gift of frost surrounds us.
Surely we win like this, right? I mean, he does need only 11 damage right now, but still. 11 damage is not exactly something to scoff at. Yeah, famous last words. Okay. Okay. Cool. Not even a finale? Rowdy fan, is that you? Neat. Okay, we win. There's never lethal though, right?
As our husks break, your heart stops. Music is the truth. Just listen. Arcane bolt.
I'd rather get this off the board so I can actually...
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Was I supposed to play Astalor? I definitely was not supposed to play Astalor. I'm a dumbass. Why the hell did I cost myself 8 armor there? That was very, very risky play for me. I should never have done that. Not with a couple of 4/14s on the board. Not in a million world years I should have done that. Okay. But don't do what I did, kids. That was a very great way to lose the game right there. That was a teachable moment. I did it just so you don't have to. That was risky as fuck, boy. Risky as fuck. But yeah, these are the lessons that stick, guys. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, Blood DK is still real strong. It's even more reliable now to find your removal tools. No more extra copies of Empiric Blood, but still. Come on, Laxton, show us what you got. Homeboy. I'm gonna take a peek. Asshole. I took a gander. 2 games in a row, these exact cards are at the bottom of my deck, by the way. Okay, so he's control.
For the wilds.
So maybe from the ETC band we're taking Riven there? Is that how this one goes?
To perfection.
For the wilds.
Hero Power Druid. Imagine if I curved out like this shit against something fast. I wonder if the armor vendor ever fits in this deck, because it's kind of free armor generation for bigger things for you.
All it takes
Innervate and Nourish are our only nature spells in this deck, so can't expect much else. Okay. I'm at the edge of my seat.
Spectacular.
Figure that out, chat. Groovy. Why didn't that repeat his riff, by the way? The first riff is not considered the last riff? I really don't get the riff system.
We all exist in harmony.
Okay.
Time waits for no one. For the wild.
Let's try I can pull this shit off. Yeah, kind of weird, I guess. So the first riff is not considered for the last riff, is basically what we're saying. The first riff never does anything as a finale. That's what we're saying here, right? Yep. Okay, so now he's gonna repeat it. Gotcha. Nice beats. You know it, Laura. You know it, Laura. Okay, let's do some nice beats here. Oh boy. Is that even worth though? Maybe I picked it a bit too soon. Maybe it's still worth though. No hero power if I do it though. I'd rather include the hero power, honestly.
Our tunnels run deep. Underfoot. For the wilds.
These beaks are sick. Lupus.
Just listen.
Don't brawl me, dude. Just once. Please be cool, okay? You know what's funny? People on YouTube just see me bobbing my head to absolute silence and they're like, what is wrong with you? They don't know, chat. They don't know. Well, fucking brawls, man. Fucking brawls. Brawlsium. Brawl me, dude. Unbelievable. The little armor vendor that could. Funny how. Fascinating behavior, I can tell you that much. Look at me, I'm an aggro druid now. Whee! Yeah, casual brawl, delete everything, 1-1 lives. Oh god. You fucking asshole. You fucking animal. You absolute piece of garbage human being, you. Fuck me, dude. I hate you so much right now. You slut. You dumb bitch. You little whore. Fuck me, dude. Oh, God. Jesus. And now we're gonna be introduced to all kinds of genitalia. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me, that was disgusting. Jesus, you person, you. God damn, how could you? How could you, man? Unbelievable right there. Jesus. Dude curved back like a god though, not gonna lie. Tempoed the shit out of me and had the fucking full combo, what was that, top 10 cards? Jesus. And now we're against the Priesticle. How's that gonna pan out? Daydreaming. What are you dreaming about? What you dreaming about? Going second. Should I actually keep the child? A child. This guy could be undead, you know. Could very well be undead. With Rake, this is gonna cost cheap. It's a little bit on the iffy side keeping this. Yeah, I really think I gotta try for the 1-drops. Because if he turns out to be Shadow, God knows I need to be fast as fuck, and this ain't fast as fuck, boy. Okay, he ain't Shadow, so could have kept the child, I guess. How are we winning against control, though? These are the questions that keep me up at night.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I guess trying to tempo the shit out of him might work. Bait him? How do I actually bait him though?
I prefer post-hop goblin cool.
A child. Sure.
We all exist.
A lubricant me, dude. There you go.
Arcane bolt.
Okay, this is looking solid. If he keeps on buffing this and I can actually trigger my Underking into it, that'd be great.
Anybody?
Perhaps. Guess I'm just ramping. Groovy. Did I check what's at the bottom? Should have started with that, honestly. When innervate, I can fit in a hero power, I guess. For next turn, I mean.
Together now.
Arcane bolt.
What's the good dex against Pala? Frost Decay is good against Pala. I think Shadow Priest also feels well against it. Okay, he gives me a target to kill my Under King in.
Thoughts to yourself.
An island lo-fi is on the come up.
It's all in your head.
Armor. Lightly used armor.
As our husks break, your heart stands. Our tunnels run underfoot.
I think I leave these as 422s, so he can't kill him with, I mean, they don't really run Shadow Word Ruin, do they? Because I could innervate the Rake, you know?
Our gift of frost shields us.
I think I'll innervate the Rake. A child. Hey, how's it been, Bow Down? It has been a long while, dude. How's life? Hope you're having a jolly good time, man. Bow down, bow down. Never gets old. What also never gets old is this priest, because he's about to die. Harder, daddy. He knows we have Astalor, or at least he should. Kinda has bigger fish to fry right about now, though.
A mistake.
Opsy. Well, that was a worthy attempt. We don't have it, right? Either way, we're still doing it, obviously.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Do we have it, actually? Probably not. Nope. Close, though. Yeah, that's kind of why we have the Crazed Alchemist in here, for some sneaky plays like that. We have the Silence in here so you can unfreeze your board if you get Frostwormed as well. And the Riven there is the trickiest one, like what do I even want it against? I guess against super slow control decks, but even then it feels so awkward.
An island lo-fi is on the come up.
Pretty sure Riven there can be swapped out for something smarter. Got him. Got him good. Nice. Well, all around we tried 3 different decks today. Frost Decay felt great. Fatigue Warlock is probably gonna be good from Diamond to Legend. And the Druid is also pretty fun, interesting to play. Definitely feels very, very nice.